Coastal areas once supported a healthy marine ecosystem and large numbers of bait fish. Killing insects and destroying native habitats has resulted in fewer bait fish, fewer fish to catch and eat, and fewer jobs. In order to create a robust marine environment, fish need three things: clean water, which we now have, shelter, and food. Right now, they lack shelter and food. With proper care, Sarasota's 250 miles of seawalls could easily become the breeding grounds for tons of baitfish, phytoplankton, and zooplankton by supplemental daily feeding of plant-based fish food. Our solution, which we have been testing for a year near New College, has been to introduce this food daily, promoting the growth of a stable habitat for baitfish and other marine life. We have been adding fish pellets along a 100-foot stretch of seawall. The results have been amazing. We now have a thriving marine nursery of baby stone crabs, sheepshead, pinfish, and more. Our control area, about the same size 100 yards away, is still basically devoid of baitfish activity. A steady diet of food creates abundance. It only takes a short time for the baby marine life to grow into a full-sized, marketable catch. We have not added any structures like reef balls, as this requires a permit, but feeding fish is the same as chumming, and that is legal. Our goal is to create a few hundred of these aquaculture mini nurseries. Ideally, each nursery will become a no fishing, no netting, and no crabbing sustainable wildlife aquaculture zone. Zones will be monitored and the results posted on social networks by the volunteers who are feeding the sea babies. These volunteers will also become sea docents, educating the public about our activities and encouraging involvement. So here is the bigger story. Every day, a Johnny Fishfeed supplies food to thousands of mini nurseries from the Hudson River, the Potomac River, to Galveston Harbor, to the scientific epicenter of Sarasota Bay. Water quality improves, fishing returns, and jobs are created. Every Johnny or Jenny fish feed creates a log, photos, and videos of their activities on social networks. Local aquaculture students and professionals map the mini nursery, take samples, and make suggestions. The mini nurseries could solicit sponsors to sustain the effort. I had an aquaculture license many years ago and raised catfish, bass, and brim, along with lots of baitfish. At first, I thought I was wasting money feeding baitfish. But the baitfish proved to be beneficial to feeding the intended crop. Species-specific aquaculture has its place, but it is a monoculture activity benefiting a few, whereas wildlife aquaculture benefits all. So, with a modest effort, we can restore local waters to marine life abundance, which will also help restore economic vitality to our region and provide for aquaculture education and tourism. I'm Johnny Fishfeed, and this is SeaBaybies.